How are you? Happy Tuesday? I think it's Tuesday. And the doodles are being adorable. Hey! Let's get myself set up. Here we go. Let's flip to the camera. Hi! Hi! So, just got bandaged up for the night. Best I can. You know, it's always challenging. So here we are. We're back for a little bit of crafting. Of course, my camera keeps getting bumped, but it's all good. So continuation of last night, because after I got off the video last night, I just did some watercolor to these, and that was all as far as I got. But I made sure I'm a little more prepared tonight, because we're going to be doing some die cuts, which is exciting. And I hear buddies nearby, and there's Princess Ivy. Everybody's coming in here. Oh, there's Princess Ivy. Good girl, good girl, good girl. Yes, you are my Princess Ivy bear. And Buddy's here too, but he's just chilling under. He likes to be under. So the difference of this blue versus that blue is color pencils versus the ink. It's supposed to be the same color, but it looks different, eh? And then these are a combination of colors is what I did. So we're going to be die cutting. I'm going to move this out of the way because it'll make life a lot easier. So tonight we're only using the mini because I got the big one stored away. So this is the 3-ish inch mini. Super handy. Had a little bit of dirt in there, but that's okay. Alright, just getting my plates figured out. So I keep the plates in a little package here. That way they're all together. Just getting organized. Oh, I am warm tonight. Of course, my hair's out because... heard the noise. I'm like, what the hell is that? I don't know. Alright, so I guess I should show you what the heck I'm doing here. So I'm trying to pop out this die. So I'm using at least a couple of these tonight. The flowery and then the leafy one. Come on. There we go. There we go. Come on out. Might as well get the other one out too while we're at it. So these are every celebration dies. And these coordinate with this paper pumpkin kit, which makes it even more exciting. Okay, so we got that. So grab my piece of really crappy paper here. And then very carefully lay it on. And then grab the plate, lay it on. It's good to go. So let's do it. I gotta hang on to the top, but it's not that hard. And that should cut. We'll see in a moment. Yes, she did. Not bad. So then I've got this paper. I'm just going to throw the pieces away. And then we're going to do that die again. I have another piece because I'm doing 2 cards with this type of layout. So again, see if I can, because I know when I colored these last night, I'm like, it will fit because I double checked, or else I'm coloring for nothing. There we go. So that one's done. Nice little flower happening. Just gonna get rid of these pieces. And I'm gonna flip this so the plates get warped over time. That's how you know they're well loved. So I'm gonna flip over. That should make it a little easier. So now I'm gonna grab the blue paper. Put the die away. Let's go for blue. Now I intended to have more than one leaf off this blue, so 2 total. So let's see if we get 2. I hope so. Let's see what happened. Ta-da! We got 1 just barely, just perfect. So then this is super detailed, so just carefully work work it out. So that looks pretty with the blue, actually. The pink flower, I'm not big on, but that is pretty. So I'm just gonna take that, throw it to my little garbage bin. Hopefully most of it. Cause I have to work out a bit. Okay, got it. Now we can do the next leaf off the same thing. So, yes, I do have enough. Sweet. Okay, that leaf, I think this is the first time I've used these dies. I think that leaf is going to be my new favorite. Pretty. Put that piece away. Then we gotta do it again for another set of blue. Yeah, it's really stuck on there good. That is pretty. As I get pieces everywhere. Make a mess. It's more fun that way. Anyway. Sweet. Alright, now next piece of blue. Do it all over again. There, we got it. So let's get that big blue off. Yeah, that is pretty with the watercolor paper. Super, super pretty. Great way of making your old color paper. Seriously. Doesn't have to be perfect. Can be whatever. Anyway. Yeah. Having a memory in my head. Something I did earlier this year. But, yeah, whatever. I have good news, actually. I teased it on my public profile. Super excited about things to come. Not to do with the Stampin' Up! World, just something personal. Something that's been ongoing for a while. And something came up today. I'm like, cool. This is a good thing, actually. It's a thing that I can show my value. And it should lead to more monetization. Because I'm well overdue for a raise. And yeah, it's about time that I get to shine. Seriously. So super exciting. Alright, and that's it for the die cuts, at least for now. I might do more later, I don't know. But we're already at the 8-minute mark. But there's a little basic into die cutting. Super fun, I love it. Alright, so I'm going to put the dice machine away. So we can get on with what's next. Which is kind of figuring out this card, because I still don't really know the exact layout. I kind of have a plan, but I kind of don't have a plan. So here we go. Alright, so pretty much what I'm thinking is that... Oh yeah, I gotta pop out some of these still. Actually, that one's pretty good. Because I'm kind of thinking about... Oh, I'll do that one. Like a bit of a flowery thing. Although that just looks weird, doesn't it? Nah, not big on the flower. Maybe we'll add some details to it. How's that? Yeah, let's add some details. Because I think... Because looking at the pattern of the paper, it needs something. Alright, so let's bring in some colored pencils. I can color a little, which is super fun. But yeah, that leafy thing came out awesome. Alright, Night of Navy. Actually, I'm going to bring in my pad of paper, because I like the color on top of it. So, welcome to... We won't be done again tonight, but that's okay. Yeah, just that floral piece just isn't doing me, you know? I thought it would, but it isn't. Okay. Whew. We'll stay for a bit, then we'll go. So, I'm just going to add a little bit of blue to the leafy area. That way it kind of goes together. I might do more to it, but I don't know yet. Alright, well let's muck with it. Why not? Let's give it some more character here. Alright, so there's a good start. Looks kind of a hot mess, but that's okay. So then, I'm going to grab 3 colors to make that ugly pink color. So, next this is Calypso Coral. So I'm just going to use Calypso Coral to kind of work a border around this little flower thingy. Which I think it's working very nicely. Alright, there we go. That's looking better. And I'm going to take this really light unknown color and work that in. And see if that helps it any. Which I think it is, actually. There. That gives a lot more dimension now. It just looks better. Oh, yes. So then we got the leafy. And we got the leafy. So, but you know what? Because of that blue, it's looking a little different from the leafy. So we're not going to finish this card tonight. We're going to add in some water. That way kind of ignite that color a little better. There we go. That just looks so much freaking better. Alright, and let's do the same to the second one. And then we'll call it a night. Now we got a little more of a plan tonight. There we go. Alright, so there's that. And then bring in that Calypso coral again. Work on those edges. Just gives it something, eh? Makes it look more like a flower than a weird looking outline. Okay, I think I'm sticking to something. There we go. Now let's bring in this color. Give that a little bit of a sharpen because it needs a little more lead on the edge of that pencil. Yeah. But yeah, I'm so glad I'm getting better here. My hand. Much, much better. There we go. We got some nice coloring action here. There we go. 2 cute little flowers. And then for the finale, make that blue ignite. There we go. Clean that a little bit. And then for the heck of it, I'm going to do a little bit of water on that flower. Just to give it a little more, you know? Just kind of dab. Some water on there. There we go. So yeah, one definitely got oversaturated when I was doing the watercoloring last night, but that's okay. So there we go. So at this point, I'm gonna kind of let them be. Yeah, I would love to finish the card tonight, but that isn't really happening right now. It's all good. So I'm gonna put the pencils away. I'm gonna do a bit of planning as I'm sitting here thinking, how do I finish this nice card? And I need a phrase, and my hair is super fuzzy. So let's think for a moment. Alright, so we have the flower, so let's kind of bring this together again, gently. I'll use the first one. And then maybe stick the lighter blue like that. Still really pretty, you know. And it needs a phrase, you know. So let's think of something. No heat embossing. Hell no. Not the way my hand is. Alright, so let's look at the phrases. We've got make a wish, let's count, it's time for cake, happy birthday. Oh, we got celebrate. There's a good one right there. So let's find me a scrap piece of paper. I got one right here that I think will do. I want that fancy dancy hole punch that I'm mucking around with. Because that's just above a 1/2 inch. Yeah, it is just above a 1/2 inch. So we're going to give that a little bit of a snip down. Yeah, because that's where I found that hole punch to be a little finicky. There. Just enough to take a sliver off that piece. It should kind of work. Although my blades are starting to dull. So I'm going to need new blades for that again. There, that should slide in a little better. There we go. And then flip over, make sure it's always up the wall. It is. Punch. There we go. Just a nice little edge to it. Because I want this to be roughly 3 inches, so I'll cut at 3.5 inches for 2 pieces, now that I kind of have a plan. Doesn't have to be perfect that size, it's just that's the kind of size I want to muck with. Second one might be a little smaller, but that's okay. There we go. So now we can do another hole punch here. So same thing again. Take the other end, slide it through. I want to make sure it goes all the way to the backing. There it is. And there is a nice little edge. Do the same to this piece. Okay, it's there. And flip over to the other side. Flip over, it's there. There we go. So I got 2 really nice pieces done. Put the hole punch away. So you know we are going to finish a card tonight. A card at least, or 2. Alright, so then celebrate is what we said. I think that'll be a nice phrase. I think it's slightly curved, but that's okay. Well, let's see how it's going to look. So I went a little more to the right side on purpose. I kind of smudged it a little. Hey, Evelyn. Just wrapping this up very, very shortly. My 10-minute video is more like a half hour. I got into the groove of watercoloring and mucking around. Oh, thank you. Yeah, my hair is super, super long, as you can see, and fuzzy. Super fuzzy. We're having... Yeah, I know. It naturally curls like that. Like, we're having huge humidity and heat here. It was supposed to rain tonight, but I don't think it rained here, so it's like... it's hot in here. Even the doodles are warm, but they're okay. Alright, so I got that stamped. I am going to need another card base, because I'm doing 2 cards right now. Slowly disorganized, but that's the whole point of having fun in crafting. It's okay to be disorganized when you're crafting. But oh, I already got a piece cut. Sweet. I might have another piece here. Actually, no, I do have the white pieces out. Disorganized, but that's okay. This is what happens when I do like a little bit of crafting every night and not know what I'm doing. Okay, so at least 2 of these cards I'm going to do landscape orientation. So before I lose focus, I got to do the back of the cards. Yeah, my hair's starting to bug me. Maybe I'll wear it like this tomorrow. We'll see. Headband and all. Wild hair. Wild crazy hair. I did it on Monday. It's kind of nice. It was less fuzzy though. Hand is doing good. I've got a fall appointment this Thursday. And it's doing good. It's still pretty red, but it's feeling better. I'm not really in pain. It's just it's now becoming that kind of discomfort wearing a thing for the past so many days. But definitely strength is getting better. I'm less pain overall, and it's looking good. Like even putting because tonight my partner helped me wrap me up for the night because our agreement is I do the morning, he does the night. That way we're both seeing my hand, because part of it is like, hey, he knows more about this than I do. That way, if he's spotting something that I don't know, he can help, guide on anything to watch out for. So definitely, it's a lot better. Yes, my hair's bugging me. I'm hot. So much improvement. The skin, the area that had the golf ball shape, it's still looking pretty wonky, but it's getting there. Alright, next I'm going to use some dimensionals. So the kit I'm working on is still Time for Cake. we're still working on this lovely paper pumpkin kit. We're now on the alternative pieces because I've used up the materials for the main cards. But the envelopes had some beautiful, these are from the envelopes, if you can believe that. So that's what we're working with. And I'm going to use dimensionals right now because I can. So, but yeah, it's nice to be slowly getting back to more my norm. Everything's feeling better. Up and up. Even the rest of the burn area, the 1 degree burn area, is looking a lot better. So, yeah, definitely it's been good. Thank you for asking, because most people in certain avenues don't ask. So, anyway. Yeah. Just checking. I think the front window's closed for the night. Just squirrely brain. I've decided I am going to finish 2 cards tonight. So hang with me if you want. So I just peeled off all the white caps on that. Make sure my orientation's correct because I want landscape. And then glue that on. It's not quite centered, but it'll do. So now let's get the next one because we're already in the groove. Sometimes putting dimensionals on just helps pop up a little more. These are little dimensionals. These were given to me, so I've been lately, hey, I'll just use them. They're handy. Yeah, I'm actually glad I don't have your left hand pain, to be honest. That is gotta be freaking painful what you're going through. So this is nothing in my opinion compared to what you're going through. But yeah, and I am a little concerned about my hand. It's like, am I gonna be scarred? You know, like I'm trying to make it heal. Like, probably not too bad or anything, but it's still, it's like, you know, I do crafting videos. So am I gonna have like a scarred hand from now on, all because I spilled hot water on my hand like an idiot? I actually have a scar on here from Toby. So I don't mind a little bit of a mark on my hand, but I don't know. Guess it'll make an interesting conversation piece. Alright, glue that one on. Kinda center-ish. Okay. Yeah, well I got prescription stuff here, and then we'll see what they say this Thursday. Alright, so I got that. So then, let's work on one of these cards. So I've got this flower die cut, and then these. So these are colored in with watercoloring. Super, super fun. So the idea I have is, because I kind of have it like that, so let's think this through. So I kind of want the flowers to rest with that white piece on top. Maybe, I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Maybe not quite like that, but you kind of see where I'm going with it. So I'm just trying to think how I want to do this. I'm going to add some bling too, but I'm thinking one goes behind, one goes in front. Kind of attach them all together. Actually, and again, yeah, that looks pretty good. Kind of, sort of. Yeah, so all my nails. I have like super nails. But yeah, once it cools up, that makes sense. I'll definitely look into having some good lotion to keep up with my hand. Alrighty, so I'm going to go with that. So, what I'm going to do is dimensionals again. Let's put dimensionals on the phrase. Oh, I got stuck to my nail. Oh no. I hope the doggy's okay. Yeah, sometimes, hey, stuff happens. It's like even me, it's like when I burned my hand, I was trying to be like, be calm, it's okay, this stuff happens, it sucks, but it happens, like it'll be okay. Alright, so I'm gonna actually need a glue dot. Now, I know I have some in my bin over there, but it's going to probably take me a while to find it. So I'm going to find some in this bin. I think I just woke up Buddy Boo. Oh no, that sucks. So I've got some dimensionals. I need my pokies. I need a pokey stick. I want to use the easy one. This is the easy one. So I'm going to put one glue dot down. Peel off the white cap. And then I'm going to get kind of sort of that lined up. So the one flower there, or leafy piece, I'm going to grab another glue dot, stick her on top, pull off the white cap because this is going to be a phase thing. Grab that one, stick it on top. I'll reinforce it all down in a moment, but I just want to get the layers. Aww, poor babies. And then grab one more glue dot and peel it off the white cap so I can put the remaining flower on. There we go. Now that looks pretty darn cool. So then we're going to bring back those little dimensionals and kind of position them behind some of the leaves to help secure it down. That's one. Let's do this next one. We'll get two on there. Crafting surgery. So then let's get the second one on there. So I think this is going to look good. Okay, so that's good. Get those glued in. And I get the remaining one on the back of that other leaf. Assuming it doesn't stick to me. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's sticking to me pretty good too. I could use the pokey stick, but I'm already committed. Alright, it's sticking to a little. Let me see if I can fix it quickly before it seals on there good. There we go. That's a little better. Well, that's good that he's coming out to help with the chicken coop. Alright, I just want to get that white cap off. Come on. I'm having a hell of a time here. There we go. There is the card almost done. It's kind of nice, actually. I kind of like it. So then, let's repeat the process because we're committed now. Let's keep her going. Why not? So let's get some dimensionals on that phrase. Once I get going here. Cool. It's always fun to see pictures of projects and stuff. Alright, so then back to the glue dots for a moment. Gotta start the layering. This piece is a little smaller than the other one, but that's okay. Like, I could have tucked it in behind the white, but I like the idea of having it on the white, you know? Accidentally peeled the white, the full glue dot right off there. Now, if I'm smart, I could probably do some of the dimensionals now. Now that I know my plan, so let's do that. That helps seal that down pretty darn good. Now let's get the next one. So let's flip over, get the dimensionals now. That'll make things so much easier. Yeah. Sometimes it takes a bit to work out the idea. There we go. And the last one, which still has some of the pieces still stuck in it, so let's punch them out. There we go. Let's get a dimensional in place. Yes, I do. I'm not a farm person. That brings me back a memory. My kids in high school thought I lived on a farm. I'm like, no, I don't. I live in farm area, but I don't live on a farm. Hell no. Why would I live on a farm? Maybe I look like a farmer. I catch up in the comments. Auto chicken waterers, auto goat waterer, cool. Well, we're still gonna try to probably see if we can pull up the trailer this weekend. Again, for real. There we go. There is the 2 cards. Almost made, almost done. That actually looks really good. It's not quite the same. So the blue is supposed to match the other paper, but it just doesn't. No, I am not into cleaning chicken poop. Hell no. I already have 2 doodles to look after. I'm good. And that was a conversation tonight. So let's bring in some bling. Yeah, I grew up a very sheltered life. So, yeah. So definitely not the red. Maybe some clears. Those I like, but just not going for that tonight. And then we've got this. Not the pink, but I'm just digging through to get through all the pieces so I can assess what's here in my mix of goodies here. So let's find out. So I like to kind of resort each time. Check out what we have. Definitely not the red. I like the gold, but not today. Definitely not that either. Yeah, I had an interesting conversation with someone yesterday about things I don't do. I'm like, private convo. Not up for that these days. You know, you got too much crap going on some days. It's like, this is draining. Alright. So then we have left some other blings. So I'm just going to keep what's going. So I'm thinking, once I get this in, come on. I think I'm going to use those. Yep. Alright, so then I usually do the rule of 3, so I'll have to cut one more off of here, but that's no biggie, because that's come from that, actually. So, I'll add one there. I'll add one there. And I'll add one here. There we go. There's a couple blings. Just to give it a little bit of bling. And then one here. And then lastly, I gotta snip a little one off of here. Once I figure out the direction. Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. So, it's pretty funny. The whole thing's ridiculous, but whatever. Yeah, like I said the other day, it's like, it's actually helping me with statistics and numbers. Like, at this rate, like I say, I'm going to hit monetization next year. So there we go. There is 2 really cute cards for a nice alternate for the, whatchamacallit kit. Time for Cake. I should know my names by now, but I don't. So yeah, woohoo. So, what's still left over? That's a great question. Let me put those over the side for the moment. Let me put some of the supplies away for the moment. So, what we have left over is... I still got this pink piece. And I still have, I just saw it, a couple of these various other card envelope pieces that I cut up to make balloons from another card. So ultimately these are going to become scrappies. So I'll probably have a couple scrappy cards yet to come. And I got to do something with the pink one, which I don't know yet. I'll probably do a similar version to this, but maybe go full on pink, not the blue. Maybe I might use the blue, but definitely different color than this. So that's what's left. All right, well, thanks for watching. Evelyn, thank you for your support. All right, everyone, have a great night. Bye for now.